Well, welcome to our first ever virtual play. This is the 2021 South Shore Summer School Drama group. We've met for a week, so this is our play in a week, and we will be presenting The Mummy Unravels, a virtual adventure by Gary Peterson. This is produced by special arrangement with Pioneer Drama Services in Denver, Colorado. So this group has been working hard this week to put this together, and everything that I hated about Zoom during actual class time, we decided to just let it all out and have fun on Zoom. And the kids definitely taught me a lot about Zoom and using Zoom as a platform. So I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our first ever virtual play at South Shore, The Mummy Unravels. So, cast, I'm going to say we're going to start now. Don't forget to unmute yourself. And action.
Fellow explorers, we are nearly there, just down this passageway.
Are you sure that this is the way, Professor?
Sir Tom, the map could have been more clear. Bring that lantern up, will you, Sharon?
Here it is, Professor.
Thank you, Sharon. We now must be cautious and look closely for evidence of the actual entrance. Can you make out these hieroglyphs, Anne?
Let me see. These markings are definitely from the 5th dynasty. That would definitely be the correct time period.
Wonderful. Can you read them?
I think so. He who disturbed this tomb it goes on to say something about plagues, snakes, lizards, and scorpions. Boilerplate curses.
Bad news for grave robbers.
The thing with scientists.
Speak for yourself. I'm a fortune hunter.
This seal bars the doors to secret hidden crypt of great Pharaoh Snafu.
Eureka!
Does it really say secret and hidden?
Yeah, it does.
Those are odd words to find at the actual entrance. Usually it's just secret and hidden.
Yet, here it is, right under a swarm of locusts.
Who cares? We are here at last. A decade's worth of research and exploration is rewarded.
How do we get in?
Break the seal.
And who's going to do that?
It better be someone willing and brave. 1,000 despairs. Worse than...
Death?
No, internal oblivions.
That's pretty dark, even for us.
We'll just break the seal and we'll go in.
Maybe one of you guys should do it.
This is obviously a job for Dan Daring, seeker of adventure.
Do you think we'll have to dynamite?
Maybe. Or I just need a chisel or something.
How would a nail file?
Worth a try. Got it. Now if we just pull it open.
It says push.
Oh.
What useful hieroglyphs?
Useful hieroglyphs.
Come on, everyone, push.
Look at
Marvelous, marvelous.
I know, but I'm trying to exit something, but I have to move my script. Marvelous. Just think, I am the first living man here in perhaps thousands of years.
technically, I was the first one over the threshold.
I did say man.
Look at these artifacts. Definitely from the 5th dynasty.
I'm here for the gemstones. Look at these rubies.
Then this must be the antechamber of the tomb of the Pharaoh Snafu. There should be a doorway into the actual crypt somewhere.
You expect we'll see his unopened sarcophagus, Professor?
Treasures seem untouched by robbers. I think we're unbelievably fortunate, and we really are the first ones here.
Do you not know it is death to encroach upon the sacred burial chamber of the great Pharaoh Snafu? Lay down your plunder and await your doom. Intruders, do you not know it is death to encroach upon the sacred burial chamber of the great Pharaoh Snafu? Lay down your plunder and await your doom. Intruders.
Oh my, here, let me shut that off. Now there's a code you have to punch in. Let's see. Sun, hippo, crocodile, falcon, ibis.
Burial chamber of the great Pharaoh Snafu. Lay down your plunder and await your doom.
There we go.
In
And didn't you read the warning outside the doors? It's pretty dire. You're really not supposed to be here.
We assumed we were the first ones to enter this tomb in centuries.
And you thought you'd do a little grave robbing.
We're scientists.
Speak for yourself.
Except him.
I'm a fortune hunter.
A fortune hunter who just left fingerprints all over the jewels. May I ask you, scientists, with the artifacts you're appropriating?
Why, we would take some to Cairo and sell them to the museum.
Uh-huh. Grave robbers, just like I said.
But in a museum, the artifacts will be on view for all the people to see.
Forever. Here they're meant to be on view forever by the gods.
I'm sorry, but just who are you?
Oh yeah, sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sydney Norstrat. I'm one of the temple guardians. We have been in charge of these tombs since the early days, 4,000 or 5,000 years at least.
How old are you?
I've been personal guardians of years. I'm a long line of guardians. My mother did it. Her mother's mother. You get the picture. But since I'm not married and have no children, I'll have to get a niece or something. Poor girl.
Really going to eliminate us? Yeah, that's it. Are you going to eliminate us for trespassing?
If so, I have something to say about that. I might bullwhip around here somewhere.
Nah, you seem like decent folks. If you promise you won't take anything and pay the damage to the doors, I'll let you slide.
Okay. Yeah, sure, we won't take anything, Dan. Could I take some photographs for my records?
Sure, that's fine. Just don't get me in the shop. We're supposed to be secret society, you know. Hey, would you like to meet His Highness?
You mean the actual mummy of the great Pharaoh Snafu?
Yeah, that's the one. He's just in here. Only no flash photography, as is his eyes need some time to adjust when I open the sarcophagus.
You're going to show us his mummified body?
Lead on, I can't wait to see him in the flesh.
Don't be looking for much flesh here. Snafu will be all wrapped up. He's really old and a little grumpy. Oh, wait, I forgot. Before you see him, I'm supposed to test you to see if you are true heart and not just in for the glory and plunder. Is that okay? This consists of a question you must answer to my satisfaction. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Brave explorers, are you true heart and not just in for the glory and plunder?
Absolutely.
Even you, fortune hunter?
I'll behave myself.
Okay, then step this way. He's over here.
Roar! Roar! Who dare disturb my eternal slumber?
Your Majesty, it's me, Sydney. We have some visitors.
Visitors, have we? Are they here to steal my treasure?
No, Great Pharaoh, they're just here to look upon your greatness. They want to bask in your greatness.
Well, okay then.
I must explain something. During mummification, they surgically removed Pharaoh's organs to be sucked out his brains through his nose. He hasn't been quite himself since.
Roar!
And yet he's alive?
I wouldn't go far and say alive. It's a gray area.
Will he speak to us? Can he answer questions?
Yes, he will. Apparently, being brainless doesn't stop him from sharing his thoughts. But you must pose a question simply and slowly. That brain thing kind of muddles his wits.
What sayest thou, Sydney?
More words of adulation, Great Pharaoh.
That's nice.
See what I mean? One ute arpche, if you get my drift.
Couldn't be clear.
Great Pharaoh, I am an archaeologist.
An archaeologist? What is an archaeologist?
An archaeologist? Well, that's a person who digs around searching for clues and insights to older civilizations.
We didn't have those in my day. No need. There were no civilizations older than us.
Ask your question.
We have noted on many artifacts that the names of other pharaohs from the past have been scratched out or overwritten as if their name was to be erased from history.
Yes, we did that, especially when history was uncomfortable or contrary to prevailing thought. We didn't like to be reminded of such aberrations. Best to expunge them from the historical records.
That what happened to Hatshepsut?
Who?
Hatshepsut. She was one of the very few female pharaohs.
Never heard of her. Must have worked. There were only male pharaohs.
Well, she was after.
There were only male pharaohs.
Great Pharaoh Snafu. I have always wondered how the pyramids were actually built. There were no earth-moving equipment, no power tools.
We built the pyramids the same way any public works project was done. Plenty of labor, plenty of time, plenty of capital.
Any more questions for the great pharaoh?
Don't need to weary spendy eons all alone in this dark tomb.
The great pharaoh does not answer personal questions.
No, it's okay. I want to answer this one. The first millennium of immortality was fine. I reflected upon my many triumphs and the adulation of the masses. Then I spent some time cursing my enemies, but even that got boring and tiresome. And thinking about the future was pointless because what's ahead of me is just more and more of the same. So then I started plotting against intruders and grave robbers. But nobody came. That is, until you four. I could shamble out of the sarcophagus and eviscerate you. That just seems ill-mannered. It's actually been nice to chat with somebody. When you leave, Sydney will close my cover stone and I'll be all alone again. It's actually quite scary, even for a great pharaoh like me.
What was that? Oh no, the wall by the door must have given away. When you broke the seal, you must have weakened the structure.
It's from that little Jimmy? Yeah, dynamite.
Why do interlopers never take wall curses seriously? They're clearly stated and very straightforward.
They didn't mention cavemen.
Yes, they do. In small print lips at the bottom. Did you even read the whole thing? Boy, this is gonna cost you guys extra.
My credit card's in the tent. I go get it, but
Now we're trapped.
We can only hope that someone finds the entrance and takes us out before our air runs out.
We're the first one. We're the first people here in 1,000 years.
There's another exit, right?
There is?
where?
The back of the tomb. How do you think I get in? I don't live here, you know.
Well, I do. Really dark when the lid is closed and all the torches are out.
Which way is it? Can you lead us out?
Of course, follow me. The exit is just this way through the gift shop.
The what?
Just be careful not to touch anything as you pass through. They have strict you break it, you bought it policy. Come on.
Let's go!
Hey guys, don't leave me alone.
Oh, I'll be back tomorrow, you big baby.
Mommy!
And that concludes our play. So all the cast can come on, put your screens on for me here, and you can all wave. And you can unmute yourself and introduce yourself. Who are you and what character did you play? It does say on your screen though, but you can say it. So we'll start with our who's on mine. Anne, do you want to give us who you are? Now we're getting back to what I'm used to, which is nobody talking during a Zoom session. So we have, and then we have taking a bow. So we have Professor Dexter is being played by Jackson. Anne was played by Summer Wade. There we have Norstrep is Raya. And we have Sharon being played by Xander. And we have the great Snafu being played by Dexton. And we have Dan being played by Silas. Our sound effects is Peyton there for us. And this is our cast number 1. We actually have 2 performances going on, and we will switch characters and do it again. So if you watch version 1, you have certain characters, and then version 2 will have a different set of characters. So thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed and experienced what Zoom has been like for every teacher for the past year and a half. Had a little issues here or there with connection, which is actually what happens with Zoom. So we are going to record. So thank you.